Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, all
What's up,
right.
Bobby? I'm back, and today I have a special that. Please introduce yourself, my man.
How you doing, everybody? My name is Ian Simmons Cross. It's a pleasure to be here, Bobby.
So tell me, what was your experience like with doing Donda, with doing the Donda?
Uh, my experience was wonderful. It was a blessing to be a part of that whole listening party. From being a part of the paramilitary, the production set, seeing Kanye, hearing the music, dancing, practice, everything was well put and well produced.
And what is one thing you took away from your experience working for doing the show and what is your what is your favorite song of Dundee?
Me being personally biased, I came out in the performers during Praise God, during Baby King's verse. So I like that one. I like Jesus is Lord, Hurricane, Okay, Okay. Remote Control is great too as well. So I have a few songs on that album that I love.
And 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 if you can, how did you prepare yourself, and what did you do to mentally prepare yourself to to be part of a show that in your city,
Mhm.
and how did you prepare yourself?
Um, Honestly, I did have a few butterflies once I got the news that I would be a part of the show. But as an actor, you always have to perform no matter what conditions or circumstance you're under. So I chucked it up, took that deep breath, and said, "Hey, let's get it over with. Let's knock it out the park."
And in the end result, how did you feel after doing the concert?
After the concert, I felt overwhelmed. I felt overwhelmed with happiness. I felt like we did something that was historical that could be remembered in the future from years to come.
Yeah, like with the concert, like with the whole show itself, it really inspired me and inspired so many different people to really
Mhm.
look at their life from a way where like, hey, I'm here, I'm alive, let all be grateful, and all that be appreciative that was here, and that doing the CD for his mother was such
Right.
an amazing contribute to what made the CD so beautiful and so so outlook that a lot of people are not seeing it eye to eye.
I'm not too sure about why people don't see it eye to eye. Everybody have their own criticism on certain things. Some people may say it's the greatest. Some people say it's trash. But me personally, the way everything was well put and came together. Even from the Donda chant, that represented his mom. His mom's last heartbeat before she passed away. So everything has something like a certain meaning to it.
Yeah, like a lot of people criticize it because they want to look at it from a public point of view, but not from a music point of view. And to people, the honest view, like you said before we started the video, music healed people, and and
Right.
music to me healed me, and it healed my soul and put me in a place where I can escape from reality and just
Hmm.
travel to a different place and listen to what somebody else has to offer.
Right, because that's the thing about music. Like I was saying before the video, it brings happiness and joy to people's lives. Some people can relate to the music that's out here. And some people go through certain things, and there's that compassion and that empathy that people can relate to.
It like with the CD as a whole.
Hmm.
It really like the another CD. If another CD, it is monumental. Did it a experience? It's something that that to be talked about for years to come, and
Hmm.
and Kanye deserve a lot of praise and a lot of that people that talking about the CD, and and making sure that it didn't, the rhythm it didn't eat the off.
Yeah, the thing is, like I was saying, people had certain expectations for the album, man. I believe, expectations leads to disappointments, and me personally, I believe he put out a wonderful album.
He did put out like a really good CD, and tell the audience a little bit
Mm.
about like when you weren't on stage. Were you watching the show when you were backstage, or how did that work?
I was on the outer circle, like the nearest, paramilitary group nearest the crowd, and I had came out me personally towards it was the beginning of Baby Keem's verse and praise God. So when I had walked out during that time, then we walked around for a few songs, then we began running. We began running. I'm sorry, and we did certain dances in between there as well.
And what the dance did we hold before then, or how did it go beforehand? Did you have to rehearse like
Hmm.
beforehand? How did the rehearsal go?
We rehearsed for a few days prior to, we rehearsed for 2 days prior, and there was some, messiness involved in the first 2 days. People didn't know how to get their steps correctly. People didn't know what track was what dance, and eventually, when it was showtime, everybody got in order, and I was actually happy. Yeah.
Yeah, and being part of the spotlight, it must have made you feel like you were on top of the world.
Nah, I'm always gonna be humble. I will never feel like I'm at the top of the world. It's a blessing, but I always know I can fall if I feel like I'm at the top of the world.
Yeah, true, true. Like it seemed like you're humble just to be part of a big monumental scene, like like working with Kanye.
Yes, yes. Like I was saying, it was a humbling experience, and I was more than happy to be a part of a once in a lifetime opportunity working with Kanye, and I'm more than willing to do it again. It was a well put production.
Yeah, and when you would after you did the concert, what did you
Mm.
do to celebrate? Like, how did you celebrate with you doing the concert?
A few of us went to Chili's, so we all went to Chili's and had a few meals.
Oh wow! Like and then you did wrote up and did you get a bunch of interviews from people wanting to talk
Nah,
about the
nah, I'm
concert?
not Kanye. No, not at all. I didn't get a few interviews or autographs like that. I wish, but me, I'm still in. I'm still the same guy. I'm well loved in my neighborhood, but other than that, nah.
Like and therefore, Kanye, what other project have you worked on before Kanye? If you can tell me the project you worked on before Kanye.
Before Kanye, I worked on several projects. I did stand-in work. I've done extra work in the past as well. I've done the Dark Knight. I was part of the SWAT team on the Dark Knight. I was in the promotion with John C. Riley, Sean William Scott, and Fred Armisen. And there's other previews in the work I've done in the past as well.
Oh wow! Like what is your passion project? What is your dream project you want to do?
My dream project, I actually want to direct my own film and start my own production company. It's something like Blumhouse. So I want to be something like that and actually employ people from our community, whether it's an acting job, whether it's an extra, no matter what it is, a PA. I would like to employ people from our community, give them something to work for, and show them, there's an opportunity in the entertainment industry as well, just like how I got my foot in the door.
True. Would you hire me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, why wouldn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, like you mentioned Blumhouse. So it harbor a big part of your life because you mentioned Blumhouse, and Blumhouse is a horror company. To it harbor movie to you inspiration.
I wouldn't say horror, but the way they set up their structure and how they produce movies and have other people, produce movies through their company. That's something I love to do, and I want to see other people pursue their passion and their projects as well.
Like, like that humbly. What type of movie would you do for your company if you had the chance to?
New text message
I'm,
from
I'm
Elizabeth
sorry, hold on.
Vanderlaan.
I'm sorry, hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, what type of what type
You
of
have two new text messages.
what type of movie would you do for your company if you had a studio?
Hello?
I'm here. The
Yeah,
what
I'm
the
sorry
what
about that.
the what type of movie would you do for your studio if you ever build one?
It would basically me personally, the movies that I would produce and direct, it would be more drama, rom-com. Uh, there would be a few horror movies in there, but mostly drama and rom-com for sure.
Oh, like what movie and TV show have you been watching during the pandemic? Um,
Yeah. Honestly, I haven't been really watching TV shows or movies like that. I've been focused on my, getting my things out there and starting my own, getting my stuff in motion.
oh, and and what other stuff are you working on that you can tell the audience about?
Currently, I have a gig coming up with a big lead is airing on Fox. You can watch that coming up whenever that airs. And other than that, I can't say too much on my details and what my role is on the show. But yeah, stay tuned. It's a big show. It's a great show as well.
Oh wow, an auto where can and like if you with with you doing with you inspiring your country and taking the time to come on here just to talk to me, it made me feel happy. It made my whole weekend, my whole year.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate that, Bobby. It's a blessing to hear that from you. I'm happy to bring joy to anybody's life, no matter what it is out there. I'm a big advocate of mental health. I lost a family member in a murder suicide, due to mental health. So I love, you know, being an advocate of mental health and make sure everybody's happy out there. Because we got too much going on out here in this world to be stressed out. So we need to be more happy and bring more positivity into this world.
Yeah, we just gotta bring happiness and bring love.
Yeah, exactly. We need more love out here. Don't be afraid to hug somebody. Don't be afraid to open a dialogue and see how you doing. Check with your neighbor, even if you're beefing with them or had an attitude with them. See how they doing. Say how you feeling. Check with your neighbor. Love thy neighbor, right?
Yeah, like you always gotta be positive. My main motto of my YouTube channel is the positive vibe too, because we're all positive, no negativity, just all
Yeah,
positive, and all love.
yeah, exactly. We need more love out here. Simple as said. You can't be afraid to show love out here. We have more in common than what we may assume.
Yeah, and I have a few more credits before we wrap it up for today,
Yes, sir.
and do you have any advice for any of the people at home, like struggling, dealing with, like do you have any advice for anybody who wanna be like wanting pursue a dream in dancing or becoming an actor, or just be something that other people wanna bring them down on? Any advice?
Yes, of course. The thing is, most importantly, do not give up. Don't ever, ever, ever give up. And I know grammatically that sentence may sound crazy, but do not give up whatsoever. I've been in this game since 2003. There's been plenty of opportunities, and you never know when that opportunity may come for you.
And what and where can people find you?
You can find me on my Instagram right now. I don't have too many social media pages up anymore. I just started a new Instagram page at the dot Mr. Simmons on Instagram.
But it was good having you on here just to talk and uplift the audience, and and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Bobby. It's a well pleasure to speak to you as well. I'm blessed to be a part of your podcast and your interview. Thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
And everybody, don't test out my main man. He's really, he's really doing a lot of project. Really, he's really helping out the community. Test him out, and also don't listen to the Kanye. Let me know in the comment below what you guys
Exactly.
thought about it, and let me know. And there will be plenty of video coming up. Hope everybody have a wonderful day. Peace.
Thank you, Bobby. Peace out, everybody. Love and